What's up guys, it's Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com, and today we got a really cool pickup. This is something that I've really wanted since I first saw that they were releasing, and it is the Air Jordan 1 Low, but the OG edition. Alright guys, so here they are. These guys have not been released like this since 85 or 86. And what I mean by like this is in complete original form. This is not an original colorway, but the shoe looks original as far as its shape and things like that. So as you can see, the two are definitely different as far as the shape of the toe. This is the way that the originals used to look. They used to be pretty wide as far as the rounded edge or the tip. And then the newer ones got a little bit skinnier, but you might be able to see a little bit better on these. This is another OG one with the Nike Air here. So they're just a little bit pointy right here, and they used to be kind of like wider as far as the roundness goes on the toe. They started doing it closer to this back in like 1994 with the first like retro editions, and they've pretty much stuck with that ever since. Now the back area is where most of the differences were made. These look just like the mids and the highs, but just chopped down into a low, whereas the original lows, like these guys, were a little bit altered from their original high counterparts. I actually don't mind either look. I think they both look perfectly fine to me. Like I said, this looks just like the mid or the high, but chopped down to a low, whereas these don't have the same features. And then you can see the tongues are definitely different. These are the original nylon tongue with the Nike Air branding, and then these are padded. They called them fat, P-H-A-T tongues, and they've got a 23 on the little lace thing right there. Now as far as quality goes, it's pretty much the same stuff that you see on the OG highs. Same leather. It's got a nice soft to the feel touch. This leather is a little bit more firm, but it'll break in with time. So here's just a quick look at everything. But I absolutely love these guys. Big thank you to DJ Dells. He actually hooked me up with these for retail. They were just not available in my area for some reason. I don't know why. The closest was up in the city, which is about an hour away from me, and I'm not into sneakers to the point to where I'm willing to drive an hour plus just for a pair of kicks. So he found out that I didn't grab a pair. He was like, hey, I got another size 9, so hooked it up. So big thank you. Really appreciate it. And here's just a look at the bottom. So material quality is nice. Craftsmanship though is pretty sloppy. This is the right shoe, and this shoe is literally flawless, but then the left shoe, you could see that this area is like off-centered, and the whole shoe is like really crooked. I don't know if you could see that, but everything is like tilted and slanted and stuff. They do this all the time with their ones, Jordan brand, and it really pisses me off just because it's like these guys are 130, and while the quality is definitely there as far as materials, it's got to be a two-way street. You got to have quality materials and craftsmanship. Like you can see, like that's just crazy, man. It's just not an even sole. The thing's just super crooked. You can't really tell when you're wearing them. You can see it just like swoop down. It's awful. And yeah, like I said, this pair is perfect. It's perfectly fine. There's no issues with it whatsoever. But then this guy right here, man, it's like, I don't know, the dude was like tired or drunk or something when he was putting this shoe together. So just because stuff is remastered, it's mass produced. So don't get things twisted. They've also run into this issue like basically since the beginning of mass production. You know, craftsmanship issues is not something new to mass-produced items across the world. So OG Jordans had plenty of issues, just like the retros and all that stuff. So everybody complaining that it's just a retro issue, it's not just a retro issue, it's a mass-produced issue where quality control on, you know, 10, 20, 30,000 pairs is just not going to be as nice as it would be for something that was maybe a limited 3,000 run. But overall, I'm happy just because I love this colorway. I love this shoe. I'm super glad that they're coming back out with the OG low top silhouette, and I really hope that they come out with some other colorways. I think there's the white and silver that's an actual OG colorway that they're coming out with, but I hope that they do other OG like high colorways like this, like the black and reds, maybe the black and royals, black toes, you know, things like that. in low top form. I think that would be awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you once again to DJ Gels for hooking it up for retail. That was a really nice thing to do for a fellow sneaker enthusiast. So until next time, guys, have a good one.